Welcome back. The corruption trial of former Algerian political leaders and businessmen has started in Algiers in the absence of defense lawyers. On trial are two former Algerian prime ministers, senior political leaders and automotive industry tycoons, who are all accused of corruption and abuse of office. The trial was adjourned on Monday and the defense had vowed to boycott further hearings, citing the politicization of the case.
Today the lawyers decided to boycott the hearing and the court president decided to continue the trial of all the defendants.
And presidential candidates in Algeria have started campaigning for the upcoming elections, despite calls from protesters to stop them. People have remained divided in Algeria, with some supporting the interim government and many others opposing the current leadership, as well as the December 12th elections, saying that the entire political class needs to go. The Iranian government says that the attacks on its consulates on 3 Iraqi cities were part of a plan of aggression coordinated from outside Iraq. On November 27, in the midst of demonstrations and protests taking place in Iraq, a violent group attempted to break into the Iranian consulate in Najaf and set fire to it. Iraq's Foreign Minister Mohammed Hakim apologized to his Iranian counterpart Javad Zarif for the incident. Similar attacks were made against the Iranian consulates in September and November. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani has called for the release of any unarmed and innocent protesters arrested over the past weeks. Several people have been arrested during often violent protests against hikes in the price of gasoline. Tehran's leaders blame thugs linked to their opponents in exile and the United States, Israel and Saudi Arabia for the unrest. Life has become harder for Iranians since last year when U.S. President Donald Trump withdrew the U.S. from the 2015 nuclear deal and reimposed sanctions on Iran's oil.
Were not guilty or those whose crime is not major. They have to be treated with mercy and they should be released. We haven't closed the windows of negotiations. If the US are ready to lift the sanctions, we are ready to talk and negotiate it, even at the level of heads of the 5+1 heads countries. And we have clearly declared that before.
And we end with a video in which thousands of women went out on the streets of the Chilean capital, Santiago, to perform a song that has gone viral in recent days and has become a symbol of the feminist movement in Latin America. And with that, we end our news brief, but you can find all of our stories by checking our website, telesurenglish.net. And be sure to also join us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For Telesur English, I'm Carla Gonzalez. Thank you for watching.